Hello and welcome to this Acumatica demonstration. Today we're going to be taking a look at financial reporting and invoice management. Today's demonstration is led by Ewan Miller, one of our implementation experts here at Rubeck IT. The following footage is captured from one of our Lunch and Learn sessions, where you can learn about the latest trends in ERP and Acumatica features. If you're interested in attending these sessions, please email us at contactus@rubeck.tech.
So this is Acumatica. We have a menu down the left-hand side with all the different workspaces. Workspaces are organized by function. So we have finance, banking, project management. We've got account payables, account receivables, sales orders, purchases. For each workspace that we dive into, I can just click the link and that'll open up a menu for that workspace. All the menus are organized by transactions, by profiles, by processes, inquiries, printed forms if you have to send out forms to customers or vendors. And we have reports, and we also have other reports, and this one here for profitability analysis for receivables. So where should we start? Well, first and foremost, Acumatica has a unified general ledger, which means it can be rolled out to multiple companies, multiple branches, and multiple ledger types. So what does that mean? Well, this is a demo instance of Acumatica. And as you can see here, we have 3 companies and 4 branches. Revision 2 Capital is a parent company, which means we can consolidate all our financials up to this company. But we can also view our financials in each of the branches or the parent company. Let's take a look at the financial statements that are produced. So first of all, I'm going to look at the profit and loss rolling 12 months. So I'm running the report for the current month. And as you can see straight away, we have consolidated financials for the last 12 months. And what we can do here is we can look at it at a consolidated report, or we can look at a company, or we can look down at an individual branch. In my past life, I've worked as a business systems manager at another company, and we rolled out an ERP application which had multiple companies, but the ERP system did not have the ability to consolidate financial accounts. Therefore, we had to basically export all the information either to Excel to do consolidation, which was a timely exercise and made our month-end processes probably 5 days rather than 1. And also then we had to export data to a third-party application to do automatic consolidation and budgeting. Acumatica allows you to do budgeting at a branch level and a company level. And we can do balance sheet and also a cash flow. So Acumatica uses a single unified general ledger, which means you can post actuals and budget to the same ledger for multiple companies and multiple branches. You can also operate in multiple currencies, which means you can do business in, say, Canada for Canadian dollars, but also do business out in Europe for euros. If you want to open a branch out with America, say in Paris, you can create another Acumatica tenant and then import their financials into your tenant to do automatic consolidation. Next, I'm going to look at accounts payable collection. So the business problem here is organizations face a myriad of challenges when it comes to collecting payments. These challenges can significantly impact cash flow, operational efficiency, and overall financial health. Businesses often have to spend considerable time and resources following up on late payments, tracking overdue accounts, and sending reminders to clients. So let's look at automated invoice delivery. So as soon as you ship goods to a customer, you can automatically send out an invoice. I'm going to go into receivables here. I'm going to invoice and memos, and I'm going to show you how you can individually send out an invoice by email. I'm going to take one that's already open. And I'm going to take this one here. So this is me opening up the invoice. And from the screen, I can both print the invoice, which will be shown in a PDF, or I can select email. When I select email, the invoice will be converted into a PDF and be attached to an email. So invoices can be batched. So we can send batches of invoices to be sent through email. For invoice reminders, we can use business events. Business events within Acumatica allows you to basically set up an automated process that triggers on records within Acumatica. I'm going to show two just now. So we have two business events here. The first one that triggers is an invoice due in 15 days. So this looks at all the invoices currently within Acumatica that are open and looks at their due date. And if the due date is within 15 days, it then sends out an email. The email is based on an email template, which you can configure yourselves. So here is the email template. So we can put who it's going to. So you've got a contact email that be pulled through from the company information. You can see you can hard code variables that are pulled through from the invoice, such as the invoice number. So subjects will be invoice number is due in 15 days. You can put in the customer name, the due date, the balance that's outstanding. As well as that, you can attach reports. This will actually attach a PDF copy of the invoice which is due. So we can configure business events to send reminders for an invoice that's due to be paid 15 days before the due date, or a day before the due date. But what about tracking overdue accounts? Well, we could run an AR aging report, which would basically list all the accounts that are overdue and put them in buckets to see whether they're overdue by 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days or more. But better than that, we can go into a dashboard just for the accounts receivable clerk. Acumatica has got pre-configured dashboards built for user roles within Acumatica. This is accounts receivable clerk, and you can see you have all these tiles that basically are KPIs that we built within the system. You can see that some of the tiles are green, which green means good, amber means warning, red means bad. We can see here that we've got £7.47 million of AR, which is overdue. Each of these tiles are based on a query within Acumatica. If I click on the tile, it'll actually take me through to the records that built up that information. So here we have a customer summary. So we have the customer name, the amount, the balance, what's current, and what's overdue. Who's the owner? This is the salesperson that owns that account, and their name. This is a great method of ensuring that every person within the organization has access to the information that pertains to their role, what they should be looking at every day. What about overdue invoices? A great amount of time is spent by finance departments chasing up overdue invoices, collating information and sending emails. Acumatica has a built-in dunning letter process. Dunning letters are basically letters that are sent to customers for overdue invoices. So there's a process where we can prepare a dunning letter. Now run that process, it will list all the customers with overdue invoices. We can see here that Toy Star, I've got an overdue balance of nearly £1 million, which is made up of 5 overdue invoices. The current balance is even higher. So what we can do is we can select that customer and process it, and that will prepare a dunning letter. If I go back into receivables, I can then print or release the dunning letter. I have a choice here. I can print the dunning letter and send it by post. So I can select it here and email it or send it by post. This is the dunning letter that is sent out to the customer. Again, all these templates can be amended. So you have, dear customer, the following invoices have not been paid, and then a list of all the invoices and also the overdue charges.